Hi guys, my name is Vanessa Paz. I live in Rockaway Beach, New York. I graduated from UAlbany in 2022 with a bachelor's in biology, and I'm very set on being a nurse. My big turning point happened when I turned 14 and I was out to dinner with my mom for my birthday. We took the liberty in ordering dessert as a treat, and the topping that came on top of that dessert was peanuts instead of graham crackers. But that resulted in a really scary experience for me. Um, I had experienced the worst pain of my life. After I had gained consciousness from the whole reaction, I was able to build extremely strong relationships with the nurses at the hospital. I was so thankful for how kind they had been to me in my time of need. I was really scary and just embarrassed about the whole thing, and they made me feel really good and that I was welcome there, and they made me feel glad that I had survived the whole thing. I think that being open to taking criticism and being open to taking new ideas are two of the most important components of leadership. Vaccinations where I live are a touchy subject for parents. One time I had a dad scream at me very loudly that he didn't like vaccines, he didn't like what they stood for. After that, I kind of just took a step back and I realized maybe he had just experienced a lot of negativity with vaccines and maybe he was tired from outside influences like work or his life or his kids. After that, I asked the doctor for advice and I asked him what I should do when patients react like that. And he said the best we could do is educate them and continue to speak to them with respect and integrity. After that, I had a mom come in with her 2-month-old baby, and she was getting her first vaccine. She was getting a combination shot, and she was hesitant on one portion of it. She was hesitant on the hip portion. So I did my best to explain to her the side effects, that the baby could get meningitis, and that it was a safe vaccine. It had gone through so many inspections and things like that, and I gave her a fact sheet to take home. Eventually, she left that day, but later she came back for that vaccine. And the best you can do for people is educate them and respect their decision. I can say that going to college and going away from home for the first time was a big obstacle for me. First, I was the first person in my family to go to college, so that was a new experience for me. I didn't really know what to expect, and especially pursuing a STEM career was really hard. But then I saw that I was encouraged to make relationships with the professors and that they would be there to answer my questions, so I really appreciated that. I am able to keep relationships with them that I still talk to them to this day, and I was able to find people who felt the same way I did and the resources that they used to help them. And I was really excited and I was really happy once I was there. Lastly, I can say one of the most important things that a nurse embodies is resilience, and I feel like I embody that too. After graduating, I retook some classes that I didn't do too hot in because I knew I had the potential to do better. Being new in the medical field, I make a lot of mistakes and I learn from them rather than giving up in defeat. Even in everyday life, when I'm taking a walk or a run on the beach, I push myself harder to get to that last mile and try to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Overall, I want to thank you guys for taking the time to go through my application and thank the staff for all the support I have received in my application. Thank you so much and have a great night.